Who's here on Anthony Newton Harris?
Can't show up for the defendants.
All right, counsel, where are we on discovery?
I received discovery.
State, were you able to tender an offer?
I don't know.
Have you received an offer?
Judge, this case is going to go to trial. My client's not pleading
All right, so
guilty.
have you received an offer? That's my question.
There is no offer in this case.
State,
Can I speak for myself?
sure.
Okay, September 16th, I had not seen this indictment. This lawyer told me that this indictment was wrong, that it was a false document. October 17th, we came back. He asked me, what did I want to do? I said, do what you said you was gonna do. He said, what did I tell you?
Okay, so here's the thing. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back at 1:30 and we'll
I'm not going to
start.
be here at 1:30, Your Honor.
Where are you gonna be?
I have Comal County 376 at.
All right, so I don't know why people do not come to the 187 till late and everybody's rushing to get everything before noon. So there's a setting here. I'll see y'all back at 1:30.
Judge, I also have a motion to withdraw in this case.
All right, see you back at 1:30.
I'll get here as soon as I can after my
Okay,
Comal
see you
County
back
case.
at 1:30. Amanda Drummond. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 007896 State versus Anthony Newton Harris. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Andrew Harris Edelman.
for the defense?
Anthony Cantrell.
All right, are you Mr. Harris?
That's not.
All right, your attorney has filed a motion to withdraw. He is saying that you will not cooperate with undersigned counsel in his good defense and refuses to accept legal advice from undersigned counsel. He's your attorney. You can accept the legal advice he's given you or not. All right, you want to give him some legal advice?
Judge, it's unfortunate that he has gotten these charges. He's filed as a habitual. And I explained that the state of Texas is not going to reduce this case to a misdemeanor.
Okay. All right, so here's the thing. I don't want to get in y'all discussions. This is what I'm telling you, Mr. Harris. He's giving you legal advice. With regards to plea offers, in this court, I require that the state tender an offer to the defense. The state's we can go off the record. The state's offer is its offer. I've been a defense attorney. I've been a prosecutor. The state will review their file. The state will probably talk to your attorney. They'll negotiate, and then the state will make an offer. Your attorney can't force the state to give you what you think is fair in this case. If you think this case should be dismissed, he can't force them to dismiss it, right? If you think that your offer that they're offering you is not appropriate, he can't force them to give you what you think is a fair offer in this case. That's where we are. You can either accept the state's offer or not. If you decide to accept the state's offer, then the court will see if the plea is an appropriate sentence for you or an appropriate agreement. If you decide to say, I'm not accepting your offer, but I will accept this, that's a counter offer. Your attorney will take that counter offer to the state, and the state can either accept the counter offer or reject it. At the end of the day, if you all don't come to an agreement that the court will accept, this is going to jury trial. If you want to receive legal advice from your attorney, you can. If you don't want to listen to their legal advice, because sometimes people think that they are attorneys too, then that's your decision. If you want to go to trial with an attorney and you not listen to their legal advice, then that's completely up to you. Motion is denied. We're coming back on November 14th. On November 14th, you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement.
I don't get no say so. I don't get to say nothing.
Oh, do you want to hire an attorney?
It's not that. Prior to this, he told me.
No, here's the thing. I don't want to get into your conversations that you've had with your
This is the
attorney.
legal advice that I got from him.
No. Here's the thing. I don't want to get into conversations that you've had with your attorney because that's attorney-client privilege.
That's great.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it bees that way. So what will end up happening is his motion to withdraw is denied. If you want another attorney, you'll have to hire one. So if you want more time to speak to your attorney, you can either speak to him now, or either if you want to be brought over on a different day for your attorney to show up to show you everything in the state's file, the court will make arrangements for that.
He's asking me, what do you want to do?
Do you want to, your attorney is here to speak with you.
I want a different attorney, man. He's not fighting for me, Your Honor.
Let me
He's
ask you
not.
this. What do you consider fighting for you?
He ain't come up with no plan. Everything he said he gonna do, he ain't did.
Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you both to sit in the box and counsel, talk to him. All right, we're coming back on November 14th for plea deadline day. Court is calling 2024 CR 0150, State of Texas versus Amanda Drummond. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris Edmond.
For the defense?
Bob Hicks, Your Honor.
And are you Amanda Drummond?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams? That's the 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor, there's one amendment to the plea bargain agreement. She lives in Karnes County, and it would be nice if she would appreciate it if you would transfer her probation net.
Okay, how far is Karnes County from here?
Karnes City is probably
Hour and a half? Okay.
90 miles.
All right, do you have any family in Karnes?
Yes, I do.
All right, do you have any children?
They're all grown men. I
Do you have any grandchildren?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are they?
My granddaughter's 2 years old.
All right, if I allow you to transfer to Karnes County, who would you be living with?
I live by myself, ma'am. I have my own house and my own vehicle.
All right, are you employed?
I'm self-employed,
Doing what?
farm work and cleaning houses.
Okay. All right, how long have you been using?
13 years,
Okay, how often when you're out?
every day.
Okay,
I'm
Oh.
trying to get in a outpatient program.
now you need inpatient treatment, all right?
I'll agree. I'm into that if I,
All right, so what I'm gonna do, probation, how long will it take for a TAP evaluation? All right, so if there are no objections, I'm gonna schedule a TAP evaluation for her. I'll bring her back in 2 weeks, and then I can see what's the appropriate placement for her. All right, Ms. Ferguson, if we can recall this in 2 weeks for a TAP evaluation? Yeah. That's November 14th. All right, we're gonna come back on November 14th.
okay.
And at that time, we'll see what's the best placement for you. I want to make sure that you successfully complete this, okay, and get clean and sober.
I appreciate that because I do need the help.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, and if you want, although they require that you live here, you may want to check and see if Karnes County also has a felony drug court. And I'll do some research to see if they have one as well, okay?
My mom has an address in Kirby. If anything, I can use her address.
All right, so Bashan, she said her mom has an address in Kirby and she could perhaps use that. So let's do a referral also for felony drug court. All right, so we'll do a referral for both, okay?
Okay,
Inmates,
thank you.
no talking in the box. They already told you. No talking in the box.
Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you.
Today's session gave us two very different defendants standing before the same bench, and two very different realities of how the justice system works. First, we watched Anthony Newton Harris clash with his own court-appointed attorney, demanding a new lawyer and insisting his counsel wasn't fighting for him. His attorney had filed a motion to withdraw, citing Harris's refusal to cooperate or accept legal advice. The judge laid it out plainly. Harris could accept the state's offer, reject it, or counter it, but no attorney can force the prosecution to offer what a defendant thinks is fair. The motion to withdraw was denied, and Harris was told if he wants different representation, he'll have to hire it himself. The case was reset to November 14th, with a clear message from the bench: work with your lawyer or face a jury trial. And then came Amanda Drummond, charged with possession of a controlled substance, 1 to 4 grams, a third-degree felony carrying 2 to 10 years in prison. Drummond entered a plea, and the court deferred a finding of guilt, placing her on the path to deferred adjudication. But when the judge asked how long she'd been using, Drummond admitted to 13 years of daily use. That moment changed the tone of the courtroom entirely. The judge ordered a TAIP evaluation, pushed for inpatient treatment over outpatient, and even explored a felony drug court referral, making it clear the goal wasn't just punishment, but recovery. 2 defendants, 2 paths, one fighting the system and his own defense, the other accepting accountability, and being met with a court willing to invest in her future. But that's the reality of these courtrooms. Every choice carries weight, and every hearing tells a story. If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns, because justice never gets old.